Thank you. Good morning, Chair Padilla, Commissioners. Jennifer Savage, Surfrider Foundation. Before I get into the comments that I had originally planned, I just wanted to offer Surfrider's deepest condolences on the loss of Gabe. We were stunned by the news of his passing earlier. Our California policy coordinator, Mandy Sackett, actually worked with him for a while, and she and several of our chapter activists regularly consulted him on San Diego coastal matters and always spoke highly of how helpful and positive he was. His passing is clearly heartbreaking, and we send our deepest sympathies to his family and commission and staff. On this particular item, we are very supportive, of course, and we are very pleased to see a significant amount going toward addressing environmental justice and equity in sea level rise planning. Integrating environmental justice and equity considerations in sea level rise adaptation planning is imperative in general, and particularly as we see so many LCP updates coming before you. For Surfrider, we continue to see coastal preservation and adaptation planning inextricably intertwined with access issues. The New York Times ran a story just last week, this is Inequity at the Boiling Point, about how those who are poor and marginalized are much likely more vulnerable to extreme heat. A Washington Post analysis released late last year found that average annual temperatures in Los Angeles County have risen 4.1 degrees Fahrenheit between 1895 and 2018. Which should remind us that people who live inland treasure the beach as much as those who live directly on the coast. And with inland temperatures expected to continue rising, the ability for all people to not only be able to get to and stay at the coast, but to have a beach to visit while there will become only more critical. So we support and encourage staff's outreach and engagement with stakeholders and members of environmental justice communities toward this end. And we suggest identifying and including some key inland EJ communities as well, given that how sea level rise policies develop will affect all of us who live in California.